I could already understand that you're very professional and you know what you're doing.
Definitely highlighted social media progress. We kind of like reincarnated our social media page.
But our communication style has definitely improved. The thing that I really liked is that you also worked on the emotional side as well. Like, I think that a lot of people can give you the practical tools. And honestly, well, you actually did a great job on that part as well, because you picked something based on our needs. And if we tried to do that alone, it would have taken us so much longer.
So hi guys, I'm today with Caroline and Daria that joined Lady Boss Booster, my online program for business for 2 months, and they actually made an amazing progress in their business. We're gonna actually share their experience with you today, and I am excited for them, for all what's coming next. And yeah, I am so proud of everything they've accomplished so far, and I'm gonna let them share their stories with you. So hi Caroline, hi Daria, welcome.
Thank you, Z. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we're very excited to give this testimonial because we have just finished the course and we're super happy about the results that we got in only 2 months. So yeah, thank you so much.
And thank you guys. Thank you for being so professional, so disciplined, and you applied all my advice. I'm really proud of you. But first of all, I want to give a little bit of context to this video for all the people that are gonna watch it. So basically, when you called me the first time, what was your situation? What was the struggle?
So basically in the beginning, we just had 100 of thoughts and we were doing some things great, but then we didn't know what would be the next step to take this business idea that we had to the next level. How to sell was definitely our knowledge gap. How to sell, how to reach people. We were thinking about the target audience, but we didn't get down to that. We didn't think about that in so many details as we were supposed to, you know? And so with this program, it really helped us to create the structure for the steps that we need to take. And we were focusing on that instead of just being overwhelmed and just jumping on 10 multiple things and wondering, oh my God, are we doing this in the right way? And the nature of our business, so we both the performers, dancers, models, and we are really passionate about teaching aspiring performers to succeed in the industry. And so we wanted to create the online course, which we are now creating, so which is a great progress for us.
Okay. Have you had any experience about online business strategies before joining the program?
We had no experience at all, and we started actually giving in-presence workshops. That was our first tentative to get this business started. And then we soon realized that it wasn't going to be enough, like, to reach more people. And so we wanted to go international. And this is why I actually knew Z from before, and we met in Barcelona. And after that, I kept following her path for business guidance. And I knew that she was the right person to contact to kind of go to the next level and get this online business started. And that's why I contacted her in the first place and introduced her to Daria as well.
Yeah. And that was an amazing decision. Thank you, girls. So what was the first thing that convinced you to be mentored by me?
To me, yeah, it wasn't even a question, because like, even though we spent a short period of time together, I could already understand that you're very professional and you know what you're doing. So I decided to take Daria with me and to, ask for her trust as well, because for her it's only been a one call with you to kind of.
Because I'm this person who doesn't just trust the words and needs to do a little bit of research and needs to do a little bit of digging. What was the thing that made me decide to also go with it is that you're our fellow female entrepreneur, so which is great to build as a female, and go after your dreams and become this badass person. And also when I looked at your Instagram and everything looked just so appealing, and the way you talked, it actually spoke to us, right? And then we looked at your website as well, and your story and the struggles that you went through, and that you opened multiple businesses. So we understood that you had a lot of experience
That's great to hear. And what were the accomplishments you have achieved since you joined the program?
So in the first place, we really identified this market that we were operating in. Like at the beginning, we didn't really know what type of people to address. We kind of wanted to address as many people as possible. And then we understood that our program is niche and we need to really be focused on the first people that we want to reach. And we decided to go with the English speaking community of people that are willing to, they're dreaming of doing this job. So like the first kind of like homework that we had was to identify our niche, to learn about the market, to do more research. And only with that, we really understood like who we were talking to. And based on that, we kind of operated and created a strategy, really, identifying these things first. And that was kind of like the first step that we took.
Yeah, another accomplishment I would definitely highlight is social media progress. We kind of like reincarnated our social media page, gave it a second life, and adjusted the strategy and the content itself according to Instagram algorithms, because it's not only that you just put out there what you like. It really needs a strategy in order for people to actually see it and also connect back with us.
Okay, interesting. And what about the skills that you acquired?
Well, I think we now understood that we really need to master sales, and we actually made some progress in those terms. We are starting to talk to people, trying not to be pushy and trying to ask more questions. And this is something that you really highlighted during our mentorship program. And we're still also like developing this. But our communication style has definitely improved, like both on social media, on our landing page, and in our conversations with people where we're talking about our online course.
Another skill, I would say, just time management, prioritizing things and learning things along the way in terms of like negotiating with other people. Because remember, we needed a space to film at, so we learned to be on top of things and plan things in advance. That is really important in business.
Yeah, and also one thing that I noticed, because before every call that we were making and planning, you had this preparation for you to actually just put your ideas out there and how you feel about the week, how you feel about your progress. And I noticed something, probably you didn't, but in the beginning you were always like super negative, overwhelmed, stressed, and then the more time we were spending together, you were like, oh my God, we're excited, we're motivated, we're positive, we're doing this, we're seeing results. So it just like, for me, there was a switch in also your mindset, the way you were perceiving business and the way you were working together as partners. Did you notice that?
Yeah, we definitely learned a lot about working with each other. It's like you're progressing in your relationship. There are like new levels unlocked. And because we had new tasks and we talk about new things, definitely.
Yeah, and you're learning together at the same time as well, which helps
exactly.
a lot.
Yeah, I think this is something very important of like picking a business mentor that works specifically with women, is the consideration about the emotional sphere. Like, I think that a lot of people can give you the practical tools. And honestly, well, you actually did a great job on that part as well, because you picked something based on our needs. Like, for example, I don't know, suggestion of tools. You really took into consideration our budget and everything that we specified. But the thing that I really liked is that you also worked on the emotional side as well. That made a huge difference, I think, like in comparison to going with another mentor that works with men or in general with everybody and doesn't make this distinction.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why I only work with women, because I think women and men work differently in business because of this emotional aspect, the way we perceive things, the way also our hormones work, our cycle works. So I do understand everything about women and I'm passionate about it. And I think you felt it, which is good for me. And my last question, what would you say to someone that is hesitant, that has a business idea or doesn't, but want to be an entrepreneur and is hesitant of being mentored by someone or by me?
So I would say to definitely give it a try, because that's what's going to give you the confidence to take the next steps. Because you can have an idea that you really believe in, but then from that to actually having the tools and like learning everything, like to do that alone, it's too hard in my opinion. And if we tried to do that alone, it would have taken us so much longer. So this actually reduces the time from the moment that you have the idea till the moment that you're ready to get started. So I would definitely suggest people to give it a try, for the reason that if you want to start a business, you definitely want to be profitable as soon as possible, and you don't want to lose yourself in frustration in the meantime, because if you try to do it yourself, you might find the tools on the internet to finally understand, okay, how to build a website, how to reach people, but that's going to take you super long, and you might lose motivation. In fact, it's actually very likely that you're going to lose motivation to proceed.
Yeah, I agree with that. And just to add on that, I would say if you're not sure, because sometimes we hear things, it's a mentorship, but what does it actually include? So at least schedule a call, a discovery call, ask your questions, and see if it's actually for you. No one is pressuring to do anything.
Yeah, and often I say something very true. Like, whatever your progress in the entrepreneurship process, you always need someone that has an external perspective on what you're doing and that had obtained result that you want to do or you want to achieve. They're going to actually make you save time. Like Caroline just said, it's something precious that you cannot say no to, because if you are, let's say, blinded by what you have to do because you're emotionally attached to your business, and then you just like make decisions based on your based on your own experience without having this external perspective on what you're doing, for sure you're gonna make mistakes. For sure you're gonna probably waste time. For sure you're gonna waste money as well and energy. And like you said, you're gonna give up and you're gonna just say, well, entrepreneurship is not for me, because you didn't have the right tools of someone that was in your shoes before you and that made those mistakes for you, and that would make you save time as well. So all the strategies that we've seen and the way you are actually talking today during this video are strategies that you've never heard of if you were just by yourself. And even if you like checked on YouTube, checked on social media, it would just be so lost and you wouldn't actually see the, let's say, chronological process of the way of applying those things on your actually specific business. So yeah, that's actually how mentorship works.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to recreate as well with our business, since we had the same experience. Like, we tried and made mistakes, and finally we ended up where we are as performers. That's exactly what we're trying to do with our students as well.
Yeah,
we're trying to save time here and to cover this gap.
100%. Each one of us has something to offer to the world, and you need to be very confident about it, because each one of us has something more than someone else and knows something more than someone else. Probably what you're gonna teach in your course, I have no idea what it is, like I don't know probably how to put makeup on or how to dance or how to walk or how to pose, and then you're gonna actually provide me your experience based on that. And me, I do the same with business, because it's my whole experience, the whole life experience that I'm providing my clients. So yeah, great testimonial, girls. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best with Elite Essence, and I cannot wait to see you thrive and build this online course and sell it to the world and build performers in the entertainment industry all over the world. I'm so proud of you, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Z.
Thank you so much, Z. Thank you so much. This has been a great experience.
I'm so sad to leave you. It's our last call, and I'm like, I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, me too.
Keep going. Don't give up. I believe in your project. I believe in you. You're hard workers. You're super motivated. You work greatly together. That's a very, very nice thing for a partnership, and it's rare. So take advantage of it and keep going. Don't give up. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you, Z.
Love you, girls. I'm gonna miss you.
I love you too.
Have a good day. Bye. Bye. Bye.